Talk with Chi. Thank you guys for tuning in, and for those who are first time on my channel, please like, subscribe and comment and share with your friends. It would be nice to have you guys on my channel. But guys, so today I'm going to rant a little bit. This one is a bit personal to my heart. Like when I mean personal, I mean personal. Those who know. So for me, I cannot stand when especially girls, even man them too, but more time girls, where your friend is dating somebody, your friend is seeing somebody, whether it's dating, seeing, in a relationship with somebody, and you know fully well the ins and outs of that relationship. You know ins and outs of what's going on, what's the situation, and everything that's going on, and you know your girl likes that person too much, and they're confiding in you, and then you as a girl, as your friend's friend or whatever you might be to that person, you're very close. You then decide, let me go and do a thing with this person behind this person's back. To me, in my right mind, I don't know why certain people think in the right mind that even makes sense. So you are basically going for your friends or your family members ting. So you're basically trying to be them, because at the end of the day, now you're gonna feel some type of way now, because actually deep the situation. These people have got history. You now want them to be friends. You now everybody want to become that, because what you're doing makes sense. I don't even understand that. What part of your loyalty, where your loyalty stands, if you sit there and you say you care for somebody, if you sit there and you say this person is my ride and die, this person is my homie, like, and then you feel to go and fuck the person that they were fucking, the person that they were confiding in you about, the person that they come to you and ask you for advice about, and then you want to go and do a thing with the person that they were doing a thing with. Give you a bit of a scenario, guys. So imagine this now. You find out that okay, you're doing a thing with somebody that I done a thing with, somebody that I was seeing, somebody that I liked, and then now dig the situation. These people have got history. You're just somebody who's brand new, who's coming to the situation. When you now around that scenario of those people, you now feel like, as not the person who went and done a thing with your friend's thing or your cousin's thing or whoever's thing in it, you're now feeling obligated to feel like you now have to compete. You now have to show that you're better, show that you're doing, you're different from her, because I've got history in it. So you now have to prove yourself that now I stand on my own. I stand on my own individuality. Only knowing that the only reason why you're standing in this room right now is because I put you there. It's because I introduced you to that person. So you know this person. No matter how much you might try to run away from it, no matter how much you might try to flip the story, you know that person through me. And when you have to explain to people how you know that person, you're gonna have to look like a fool in that room and have to look like, oh, I know that person because they used to date, they used to see each other, they used to sleep together. That's how you're going to have to explain your story. And nobody's ever going to take you seriously of your relationship with that person, because they're always going to look at you like, but you went for your friend's thing, but you went for your family's thing. How the hell do you feel like that's okay? But then did the joke thing. Those same people, if you drop it back to them and say, imagine if I was to now go for somebody you were doing a thing with, they now want to get techie. Nah, that's disrespect, that's violation. But you didn't think it was violation when you went for somebody I went for, when you went for somebody that I confided in, when you went in for somebody that you knew I really liked. In your head, it was okay, it was fine, there was no issue. So for me, I feel like it's just funny to me when certain people really have the audacity to feel like it's okay to do that. I'm sorry to you. Any person who's had a friend who goes for their things, who's had a friend or family or whatever it is, whatever that relationship you have that person, and they go for somebody who you liked, somebody who you were involved in, somebody who you even went intimate with, that person has no respect for you. That is not a true friend. That is not even somebody you want to even have around your circle, because them type of people are the type of people who have continuously stabbed you in the back so many times. You just weren't, because you were saying, oh, but they're still my friend, you were protecting them. You were oblivious to the type of person you were dealing with. Those are two-faced people who you shouldn't even have around your life, and you start seeing their true colors, and then you want to hear somebody say, I'm sorry, it was a mistake, oh, it just happened. I'm sorry, boo, there's plenty of men in this world, there's plenty of women in this world. Things just don't happen. You can't sit there and tell me that you yourself weren't even feeling some type of way. If you felt that what you were doing was cool, you wouldn't have hidden it from the world. You wouldn't have been so secretive about the fact that you're now seeing somebody that I was seeing. You're now dealing with somebody that I was intimately involved with. You wouldn't have hid it. You wouldn't have kept it as a secret, because you know you're in the wrong. And I'm sorry to say, me, I feel no sympathy for that kind of person, because me, I always say the karma that person's going to receive, they deserve it. Because I ain't gonna feel sympathy for you if stuff start going wrong with you and that person. Then you want to come at me and be like, oh, me and him are going through this, or me and her are going through this. How do I cope? How did you cope? No, boo. You lost that right for you to come to me and ask me about advice about how how to deal with a person that I dealt with, because you crossed that line. That's the line that you can never come back from. It's not me who's gonna have to look at people and have to answer questions. Like, how do you do that to somebody who you claim you ride and die for, who you claim you care about, who you claim that you love, have a love for them? That ain't love. You're a two-faced person. Point blank and period. And everybody who's experienced that, if you still have those people in your life, I don't know what you're doing in your life. You need to cut those people off your life. Those are the kind of people you don't need in your life. Because when you turn your back, they're the kind of people who be doing some sneaky ass stuff to you right behind your back, and then trying to be kiki and and using the information you provide to them to go and stab you back in the back. I'll tell you that for free. But anyway, guys, it's Real Talk with Chi out here, just speaking the truth.